All right, everyone, it's time for a traditional British meal. It's going to be a little bit multicultural for reasons I'll explain in a moment. Now, the carrot coriander soup is currently heating up in hot water. Not quite boiling, but, it doesn't, it's sealed. It doesn't need to be cooked completely. Got my coffee. Got the water for that. Got the soup. I was going to do the meatballs and pasta, but I'm going to have to do that separately. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take this British peanut butter and put it on some of these Kazakh biscuit crackers that I've still got. Because, they didn't give you nearly enough spread for them. I still got another thing of apricot spread as well. I'm going to knead this up. I'm going to let that cook while I try these biscuit crackers and see what they taste like. But I wanted to do the meatballs and pasta, but I can't because there's not enough room in any of the pots that I have currently. But first, we're going to mix up this coffee. It's going to be about the same as before. Now, this is a different type. I know some people said the other type was Dutch. This is actually Nescafe, which I can't imagine is as good as the other kind. Hopefully, I can get this open without slicing into it, and I don't think that I actually can, so I got to use something to clip it apart. Rip it. Get that coffee in there. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to cooperate at all. It never does. I just want a cup of coffee. What can I say? Jesus. We got our coffee. We got our sugar. Again, I usually don't really take that much sugar in coffee. Nor do I use creamer. But with this, we're going traditional mode. Yes, indeed. Have some British coffee. Yes. And as before, I'll fill about 2/3 of the cup or so. Because I know these instant coffee packs, they're not nearly strong enough for me. Unless you only fill it like 2/3 of the way. But while that sits, while the coffee sits, I'm going to open these crackers up, these Kazakh crackers. I figure it's, the UK is multicultural now, so it doesn't really matter where the food's from. It's still British food. They just appropriate everything, I guess, if you're a leftist. So I'm going to crack open these biscuits. We shall see some British peanut butter. Ingredients: roasted peanuts and evaporated cane juice with palm oil and salt. That palm oil, it really is destroying Borneo. They should feel slightly bad about that, I think. Oh, come on. Don't tell me this isn't going to rip open either. God, got my knife on my belt here. I was out gardening most of the day. Like later on, it's pizza time. So I'll be eating well tonight. But I gotta have some biscuits. Oh, okay. Well, that one's fucked. Yeah, I mean, it smells good. It doesn't smell bad. And peanut butter, nice and oily. Spread it around a little bit. You see what you got there? Oh yeah. Let's taste this. Oh, that's pretty good. It's all about that soup, though. That's why I got the MRE. If the soup sucks, it's gonna suck for me. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's perfect coffee. Not too sugary, not too weak. If you filled that all the way, it'd be too weak. Let's just say that. Oh yeah. I see that. And also, if I open this box, I've also got apricot spread. Ta-da! I was going to save this, but I think there won't even be enough peanut butter. They never give you nearly enough spread for any kind of biscuits they give you. In any military, it seems. Oh, now that looks good. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, spread that around a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I get it on camera, but this is tasty. Ooh, it smells good. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Now that's just perfect. That tastes like Smuckers or something. Mmm. Yeah, that's good. Mmm. You could even mix that with the peanut butter. That would be pretty good. Mmm. More coffee needed. Now, some people are saying, oh, yeah, but people can go their entire career in the military without an MRE because they're always getting the standard food. That's true. But I can't get that standard food where I am. I'm not going to go to a cafeteria line at some military base just to eat a meal. Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hmm. This peanut butter is not quite as good as the stuff in the US MREs, though. I will say that. There's something lacking in it. I can't tell exactly what. Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try to get all of it on here. Let's see. Oh, no, don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the way you roll it up. Try to get as much out of it as possible. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Bon appetit. Mmm. Mmm. That's some really tasty apricot spread. Mmm. Huh. That didn't last long. Can't imagine it lasts long in the field either. Mm. One more peanut butter cracker here. Got that oily stuff. It actually sort of oozes out of the side. See, the US peanut butter is never this oily. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's dripping and shit. The US... Oh, God. The US peanut butter is more pasty. Mm. Still good. A little weird. Mm. There's enough left for one more. But it oozes everywhere, so I'm just going to put it off to the side here. And you're going to hear some interference. Not my problem. Alright, let's see if this is heated now. Oh, yeah, it's getting nice and that spends another minute in there. That'll be totally cooked. That wasn't quite boiling. Like, it was boiling when I took it off the stove. Now it's just sort of hot. But, I mean, if it's sealed, it doesn't really matter. God, there's like peanut butter residue all over the fucking cup. I bet that's going to be one fine-ass soup, though. So I'm going to eat one more cracker and finish off this peanut butter material. And then we'll tie into the soup and see how it flavors. How it tastes. See, one side of this peanut butter is oily, and the other side is firm and actually more pasty than it should be. It's sort of separated out, I think, over time. Doesn't make it dangerous, it just makes it inconvenient. Oh, God. Come on. Trying to get this all out. I don't want to waste any of it because it is tasty. It's not, again, it's not as good as the US MRE peanut butter, but it still tastes good. Bon appetit. Mm. Mm. Yeah. That's definitely something that you wash down, as opposed to something that you eat dry. All done. Yeah. Very good. All right. Now we get our protein out of the way. It's time for some fucking soup. Now then. Yeah, this is cooked to perfection. You can see the rip lines are actually on the bottom of the package for no apparent reason. So I got to invert that. Oh, and that's hotter than fucking Satan. And because I got peanut butter on my hands, it's making it hard to tear. Yeah. I'm going to have to use my knife again, aren't I? Yeah, of course I will. Hopefully I can rip that along the side, as you see. Yeah, there's the little tear spot. Yeah, no, it rips fine, okay. And the soup is self-contained within this. That's a nice creamy soup. I'm going to see. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, you have no fucking idea how good that smells. It's still hotter than Satan, though. Nice and creamy. Definitely smells of carrot. But it smells more milky than anything else. Oh, man. That smells better than the best beef broccoli. Oh, I gotta try it. Even if it's still really hot, I gotta at least lick the spoon and see. Oh, yeah, definitely worth it. Carrot coriander soup. I don't know exactly what their recipe is. Keep fucking making this. If you're if you're in England training, it's a nice cold rainy day as it tends to be. I imagine this is just a delight. Try to show you a spoonful. I thought it was going to have large chunks of carrot, but it actually has these little tiny ones in this nice milky sauce. It's not clumpy. It doesn't have giant chunks of carrot or anything like that. Oh, the smell is amazing. Like, you can't even fathom it. Oh, if you haven't smelled something like this, you need to. This is beyond a 10 out of 10. Oh, I'm so glad that I chose this instead of the meat pasta. I'm sure that's good too. Everything else in this MRE has been amazing. Oh, man. Oh, that's getting eaten up. See, the problem is trying to stand that up on something while I finish off the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't lose my soup. Alright, now the coffee's gone. That's good coffee. It's not as good as the other kind, though. The Nescafe is not quite as good. You can see. Just take in the enjoyment. Just trust me on this one. If you like a slightly sweet, very creamy soup with a lot of bulk to it, as it's something that'll sit in your stomach and really give you energy, I definitely made the right choice on this entree. And then I've still got that pasta and stuff. I don't know. I'll put that on as second breakfast, and I'll have it tomorrow. I actually held off. This almost. By the way, this almost tastes like a squash soup or a pumpkin soup a little bit, with that slight sweetness. It's really good. I actually decided to hold off on the cool weather plant planting until tomorrow because the day after it's supposed to rain, and I want it to get watered in so I don't have to water it every day. Today I just ended up transplanting my chamomile, transplanting the catnip. Oh, this is a joy. Yeah, and perfectly cooked too. Like, I kept that in exactly the right amount of time. It's just a little bit of steam, but you can swallow it without any fear of burning your mouth or anything. So good. And this is the way it would actually be eaten if you're in the field. I mean, fuck the tray. No, you're not carrying one of those around. Oh, man. This isn't going to last long, and I'm going to wish that I had 1,000 more of them. This is one I might literally have to order. If I can find it in bulk. Like, oh, 20 packs of carrot coriander soup. You best believe I'm getting that. Jesus. Yeah. In a survival scenario, you want stuff that'll boost your morale, too. Not just stuff that will fill you up and make sure you have your nutritional content for the day. You want something to give you a little bit of a mood lift. Chances are you're probably going to enjoy this. My hat's off to the people in UK who design these foods. I don't know how you managed to do it, considering, again, British food doesn't have a good reputation. Yeah, it's like half done already. That's not going to last for more than a couple more minutes there. Try to lean it up. Want that last sip of coffee. Because that's good. Not great, but good. The other coffee was great. The other coffee was closer to the perfect cup. This is the milk substitute they make actually is also better than the US MREs. Like, most of the stuff in the US MREs is better overall. Like the sort of crackery stuff, it's more refined, honestly. It's tastier. The cereal that I had for breakfast on this British MRE wasn't, it was decent, but it wasn't great. This, though, is amazing. That's one of the best things I've ever tasted in my life. And I'm sure some people would probably say, oh, it's too sweet for a soup, too creamy maybe. Maybe they like more of the tomato-y side or something. But it's just, you've got a whole shit ton of onion and carrot in this nice creamy sauce. If you were on a cold, damp day, I almost wish I had saved this and done the meat pasta and waited till the next day. It's supposed to be rainy. Oh my God. That'd keep you going. You'd work out all day in the rain with a couple of these. Oh, it's just fucking delicious. I can honestly say, some of these MRE foods are some of the best foods that I've had. It doesn't make any sense. That's like they have such a terrible reputation. I just don't understand it. If you were to commercially market this soup that I'm eating right now, you'd charge $5 a can for this shit. Yeah, no, there's only like maybe a fifth left. I'm going to end this now so I don't run over. 18 minutes too far. But that's not going to last long. It's a good idea using the biscuits for like the apricot spread and stuff. And then later I have pizza, so I'm eating well today. That's about all. Peace out.